Alright, so boom. Your boy been a little busy doing some upgrades, but that's not what we're here for. I wanted to do a vid on the last Invincible episode, but I was way too late. So this one, I couldn't miss it. Now last time I posted Invincible, it was Mark and Nolan running a 2v2 with Vulture Mites until our nigga got snuck. Since then, a lot has happened. For instance, 1. Mark and his mom are taking care of Thanos Jr. 2. Mark and Amber officially broke up. Yeah, like we never seen that coming. But not after the meanest jump scare. We'll get right back to that though. 3. Omni-Man is probably getting his salad tossed in prison. 4. Alan almost got hoed out of the show, but thank God OG was a W-Mans. 5. Rex tanked a 200 to the dome. 6. This bitch is dead. And yeah, the new Guardians / the Just Ass League is truly sorry. But the only reason I'm really back here is because obviously somebody got absolutely embarrassed. And that somebody, to nobody's surprise, is Mark. At this point, I'm starting to feel like a hater, cause I never have anything good to say about this nigga. But in all reality, him along with Yuji Itadori are on my fraud watch list. But at least Mark is showing growth to becoming a real dog. And speaking of real dog, the main reason we're here today is to witness the absolute beatdown Anissa caused this episode. For a little context, Mark and Amber have not been having the greatest relationship. Season 1, he told her about him being a real ass nigga when the world needs him, but that only changes why he's gone and not the fact that he actually is gone. She just wants to spend her time with her man, and that's real. They've been trying to spend some time with each other, but the Just Ass League just won't leave them alone. That's until the homie Rex tells him to lock in with his lady, and this time they won't interrupt. And this time, Mark was committed to not being interrupted. Bro even took out the earpiece. While they're on their lovely evening date, flirting, talking about bedroom activities, this woman lands right behind Amber and grabs her by the throat. Now, one of two things just happened. 1, we're in copper, and Mark is playing with no headset and his monitor is either turned around or turned completely off. Cause there is no way that nigga didn't hear nor see that woman drop down. Or we could go with option 2. Shawty got a Hall of Fame dead silence and Mark has not unlocked high alert yet. Either way, bro is getting checked right now. Anissa really pulled up and used the infamous gun to your head game.
Gun to your head, spit a Birdman verse.
Oh shit.
Woo, feeling good.
She came out of nowhere and started pressing bro at the worst possible time. And she even told bro he better not move. He is not quick like that. She ended up only wanting to talk in the sky. So Mark made a deal with her like he had any other choice besides that. And she makes sure to check his ass before leaving. She promised to air this bitch out if he ain't pull up in the sky. And to be quick. So we either have different definitions of be quick or Invincible is the Flash. Cause that nigga went back to his university and I'm pretty sure he dropped Amber off as well. Put on his fit, contacted Cecil, and then pulled up on Anissa. That couldn't have been quick whatsoever.
That's at least 2 hours, bro. At least. How much time has passed?
7 seconds.
What the fuck? Alright.
Anyway, he pulls up and she watching over the city like the Arkham Knight. But she goes on the whole Viltrumite Empire spiel that we've heard like 1,000 times, but hers is a little different. Other Viltrumites were more aggressive with their demands, but she went on the reasoning route, talking about dead humans don't exactly benefit them, and how humans won't survive the next 2 centuries without losing billions. Now, to be honest, I could give 2 shits what happens in the next 2 centuries. But Mark's response is,
Loss of billions of lives.
Is that a threat?
that nigga talking like he got hands for real. As far as I know, he can only box a Viltrumite on a good day. And I gotta say, today is not one of them. He got pulled up randomly on his date, jump scared and pressed by the same individual in front of his already failing relationship. This is not a good day. And to make it worse, she started to actually make sense. And the reason I know that is because Mark gave this weak ass response.
At least I don't kill.
Like, oh my goodness, man. You can hear the stuttering and everything. He's protecting something that he can't even defend. And to top it off, Cecil tells us that Mark has less than an 18% chance to win this battle. Bro is cooked. By sheer coincidence, there's a ship about to get eaten up by a monster in the South Pacific, and Anissa tags along just to see how sorry this nigga is. They pull up and Mark got to it immediately. He gave it a nice combo, and at first, it looked like our boy was doing good. Hell, this would have been amazing evidence to show Anissa that the people of the earth would be just fine without the Viltrumite Empire. But that monster was not going. It had a wake-up punish and immediately got back to his mission. And I don't know why it's so adamant on taking down that ship, but Anissa was not impressed.
Oh shit.
And now Mark is shook. I told you, today is not a good day for him. He's letting seafood press him and everybody on this ship. But Anissa is not going for that. She completely blitzes the creature and made sure to not leave a drop of blood on the drip. Not gonna lie. That shit was cold, and Mark couldn't help but watch in awe. And in the back of his mind, that man knows the moment she come down, she gonna be on some I told you so, and he's not trying to hear that. They moved the ship to an island and she did exactly that. But she said, enough with the fuck shit, let's box. And hits that nigga so hard, both his goggle lenses break. And she follows it up with the meanest slam into the ocean I've ever seen. This shit had to be Pack-a-Punch. And the addition of the impact frames make every hit seem way more impactful. I love it. Mark comes out the water and caught him a mean one, but she ate that. Fuck out of here. She then flips him around and sends that nigga skipping across the water like a pebble. When is this man gonna stop taking L's? I need a win out of him. Cecil, witnessing this from the damn watchtower, tells Mark to surrender, and it basically went like this. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, you not being here anytime soon. Just surrender and we'll get the ups on him next time, brody. Fuck no, I'm not no bitch. I'ma stand on business. Nigga, you're not Superman, and we are not the Justice League. We cannot help you if shit gets wicked, so just take your L and regroup, nigga. Nah, I'd win. Nah, you lose. She weaved his punch and oh my god, this shit about to hurt. Help me! She come in and swoop bro up to the clouds just to beat his ass with the scenery. And when she was done, she grabbed him by his throat and started descending. And when you thought it could have get any worse, she decides to double leg stomp this nigga into the ground. Left that nigga in the Yamcha crater. She put her foot on bro's neck, demanding he would give up, but bro really stood on that shit and told her to do it. But since he's the MC, she had to remove her foot, but not before leaving Brody unconscious. This nigga is truly going outside. After he wakes up, she tells him that there's another Viltrumite coming, and if he ain't teed by then, this will end just like the Shibuya incident in JJK. Then she leaves. This nigga is taking back-to-back L's. Oh wait, I hope you ain't think this was the end. He still has to talk to Amber, and that went about as well as any failing relationship. I mean, they got pulled up on randomly on their date. She was a blink away from death, and her man was definitely the reason for that. And on top of all the absent times and the other relationship problems they've been having, this relationship is now over. It's sad, yeah, but we've seen this coming. Mark don't need him a regular civilian citizen anyways. But when you think shit already hit the fan, it gets even worse. This goofy nigga done pulled up at the crib holding his family hostage. Invincible, I need a win out of you.